Hey guys, truebeautyforever here, and today I wanted to film a face full of first impressions for you guys. So I'm trying out almost all of these products for the first time. We've got some good stuff. We got some Morphe, we got some Too Faced, got some Laura Mercier or whatever, got some Dose of Colors or whatever, even some Maybelline stuff. If you guys want to see how everything, I mean, it looks good, but girl, we had some bumps in the road along this journey of this face, okay? So if you want to see how everything worked and my opinions on these products, then just stay tuned. Hey guys, already, so let's get started. Okay, so I did my brows because I don't have any new brow products at the moment, but for primer, even though this isn't like brand new, you guys have not seen me use this primer, which is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. So for foundation, I'm going to be trying out the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and this is in the shade Cocoa, which is currently the darkest shade at the moment. And I know that Jackie Aina is collaborating with Too Faced, so she's going to be extending the shade range. But at the current moment, this is the deepest shade. I have never used this before, so I'm gonna try this out. I'm putting 3 pumps. I have no idea what type of coverage or anything that this is because, you know, since it wasn't originally even available in my skin tone, I never really paid too much attention to it. But I was curious once I found out Jackie Aina was gonna be extending the shade range. It feels like it's gonna be full coverage. I hope it is. I'm going in with a Morphe E6 brush and buffing it out, and then I'm gonna use a sponge. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. I actually don't feel like I need to go in with a sponge. I would say that this is medium to full coverage. I think it looks very nice, so I'm just gonna stop at this. And for my concealer, I'm going to use the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I picked up these 4 shades of this concealer. Well, obviously some of these would not work for my skin tone. I'm going to go in with Deep, which is number 70. And if I need to, I'll put a little bit of Rich Tan, which is 65. I'm going to apply that where I usually highlight. I like how it feels going on. I love the applicator. It's like a nice flat applicator. This looks almost a little orange on me, so that must mean it has a lot of yellow undertone to it. I'm gonna try a little bit of 65 just to see how it'll look. Oh, it kind of looks the same. That's interesting. They look about the same. And I'm actually gonna try a trick that I've seen Jackie Aina do. Since the deepest one is about my skin tone, I'm gonna use that around my smile lines to see if it does anything, you know, to help out with that. I'm a little concerned at how orange this looks. Oh my. I'm gonna blend it out though and see how it looks. And then if it doesn't look right, we're gonna go in with a different shade. This is what the foundation and concealer is looking like right now. I know it looks a little crazy around my eye area, but I'm gonna fix that a little bit later. I know it looks kind of crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I've had this for a while, but I have not used it yet because I wanted to use it for the first time with you guys. This is in the shade Medium Deep. This is the only other shade there is besides the translucent one, which I feel like would be way too light for my dark skin tone. I'm actually gonna try baking with it because I know a lot of people bake with the Laura Mercier, so. Okay, looks like it'd be suitable for my under eye because I didn't know how deep it was actually gonna be. Because they say Laura Mercier is like the plug, like the best when it comes to the baking goods. All of this is screaming orange Cheeto Trump to me so far.
Why is Donald Trump orange?
that has me a tad bit concerned, but we're gonna keep going with the flow. We're gonna see how the final look comes out. I have faith that these things will pull through for me. I can't believe how orange this looks, y'all. I am so concerned. But for now, we're gonna move on to the eyes. I used the concealer in the lightest shade to prime my eyes and this orange ass Laura Mercier powder. You guys, I wonder how this is gonna turn out because it looks extremely orange. I'm gonna start off with this shade right here. I'm going to apply that in the crease as my first like transition shade. It's pretty close in tone to the powders and everything that's already on the lid. Next, with the same brush, I'm going into this shade right here, which is more of like a berry tone. And I'm going to apply that in the crease as well. I'm not extending it up too high if you can tell, but I am making sure it's all the way in on that crease, girl. I think that is so pretty. This is super pigmented, you guys. I really like what I'm seeing so far, girl, because this is very pigmented. Like, I barely picked up any product. I'm very light-handed with my swipes. This is just bomb. So next, we're gonna go into this shade right here with a Luxie 231 blending brush. I'm gonna go a little bit lower to add a little bit more depth. I don't want to cover up the berry tone. It's very similar in tone though. Let me swatch the two. They're both pretty similar. So I'm mostly focusing that on the outer crease. Seeing all these browns, I was like, do I really need all those browns? Like, are they really that different? But I'm liking it. Going into this brush, I'm just going to blend those two together. They look very seamless already, but I'm just going and making sure the edges look clean. Now I'm going to use the same brush and go into this deep brown right here. I'm gonna focus that on the outer V. Okay, I am getting a tad bit of fallout, and these are all matte shades. With matte shades, you do tend to get more fallout, but this has not too much fallout at all actually, but this brown did give me a little bit, and is a little bit harder to build up the pigmentation on this one. My personal opinion. Yeah, this brown is actually giving quite a bit of fallout, as you can see. The other colors did not do that so much. Hoping that since this bake is going to be wiped off, it'll just wipe away with the bake. So I'm going to be taking a pencil brush and I'm going to be adding a little bit of that same brown, at least on the outer part, on my lower lash line. I'm gonna go in with this brush and I'm gonna cut the crease a little bit. I'm going to take the lightest concealer again because why not? I'm just gonna cut that crease. That was a little sloppy, but I'm gonna clean it up with this brush. And I cut it a little bit over my crease, if you could see, because my eye folds are a little bit uneven. So I'm taking it up a tad bit higher on this side. That took a long ass time. I'm gonna lightly go into this golden shade right here. I'm gonna go over top of it with the shade from the Fenty Beauty Galaxy collection, so I don't want too much of it, but I'm just gonna put this where I placed concealer. It's a little patchy. I'm surprised because for a shimmery shade, it's not that pigmented. But that's good enough because I just want to use this as a base for the Rihanna color. So now, taking the Fenty Beauty Galaxy palette, I'm going to be using this shade Sunburst, this golden shade right here. A really pretty gold with like blue and green shimmery flecks to it. I'm going to take that on the same brush, and I'm actually going to wet the brush with a little Fix Plus. I'm gonna go in between this deeper brown and this gold and go back into this brown right here. Blend those two together. More so dragging the gold towards the brown, then vice versa, because I want it to be a seamless transition. Okay, so now I'm going to touch up my brows and do a little bit of liner, and I will be right back. All right, y'all, so I did my liner using the Inglot winged liner, and I also added a little bit of the same liner on my waterline, and that is using the black one, which is number 77. It's one of the best gel liners ever, honey. So now for the moment of truth. It's time to wipe off this orange ass bake. We gotta see how my under eyes are gonna be looking, y'all, because I'm very scared. Some of it kind of honestly like soaked into the skin, as y'all could tell. Oh, my wig. My wig is even running away from it. As I wiped it away, it doesn't look that bad. It looks almost normal. A lot of deeper skin tone baking powders are very yellow. So I have red undertones. Red and yellow equals orange. But it looks good though. It doesn't look orange anymore. Or what do you guys think? Y'all let me know what you think. Okay, so now for contouring, I'm gonna actually be using the palette again. I'm gonna use this deepest brown in the palette. I typically just use eyeshadows to contour with because they're the same thing as contour powder, honestly. A lot of brands don't make stuff deep enough for me to contour with, but I'm just gonna take that on this angled blush brush from BH Cosmetics. Oh my god, even though it's pigmented, I was not expecting that. Oh my god, I'm so... Oh, my soul right now. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Laura Mercier powder to carve this out. Not that it needed any help looking more cut after what I did. Can't believe I played myself like that, y'all. Okay, so for my inner tear duct highlight color, I want to use this whitish one. I know it looks Mad Extreme, and it is Mad Extreme, but I'm Mad Extreme today, so it looks like it has gold flecks. Ooh, that's real pretty. It's golden, pretty much. So for mascara, because you know I ain't shit with falsies. I don't know how to put them on good because of how my lashes are set up or whatever. So I'm going to be using Shayla's mascara. It's a good mascara, but I have no lashes, so it's like almost pointless. But I'm going to try anyway. Hey guys, so now it's on to highlight. I have two different kinds. Desi and Katie Dose of Colors collection. I love, love, love Desi and Katie. If you know me, packaging is super stunning, and actually I keep these on display in my room. So I'm thinking about either using one of these. This one's Mirame, this one's Fuego, or this one from Ofra. If you can see, it's broken, but this is called Blind the Haters by Nikki Tutorials. I think I'm gonna try a little bit of both. First off, let's try, I think I want to try Blind the Haters first. That's very pretty. I think I want to try Mirame on top. This is Mirame. It's more of like a peachy gold. It's like a champagne-y. That's very pretty. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with some Fix Plus. So the final thing is the lips. So for the lips, I do have a couple options. I have a couple of the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipsticks, which I tried one out yesterday, and I am in love with these. I'm gonna pick up so many more because they are so bomb. The colors that I have are more on the nude side. Let me just show them to you. This one is called Brandy, and that is a nude on my skin tone. This one is called Rouge. This is the one I tried. And then this one is Stevie. Those all look super gorgeous, but I kind of want a deeper lip that's a little bit more dramatic. I'm even gonna go in with Dose of Color Sauvage, which this packaging, they literally knocked it out the park this year. Like they literally knocked it out the park with this collaboration. This is my favorite packaging for makeup I have seen all year. We're either gonna do Sauvage or Ease Mamacita, which I love them so much. I love all these people. That's the two together. Dang, they're actually mad similar. So I guess it really doesn't matter which one I use. Identical, wow. I think I'm gonna go in with Sauvage. I use Colourpop lippies a lot and not so much Dose of Colors. This is actually Colors liquid lipstick, so I'm gonna go on ahead and apply that. I am in love with this color. Oh, sticky, but it's not uncomfortable. It's very pigmentation to it. It has a nice smell to it. Like, it's really bomb. Collection is limited edition, but if you can get your hands on these products, you should while you can, girl. Into the products that I used and if I liked them or not. So the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, I do like it. I am glad that they are extending the shade range. Match me pretty well, but there are definitely beautiful melanated queens out there who are much deeper skin tone than I am. Should have the opportunity to try out this foundation as well. As far as the Colourpop concealers go, they need to do some, I don't know, like they apply nicely. They're very pigmented. They blend it out well. It's just the undertone was a little bit off for me. And some of these shades being called deep, in my personal opinion, only shade even remotely being called deep, because these are not deep at all. These are like for someone to medium skin tone, a lot of yellow undertone to them because they looked orange on me, that undertone. So they need to make some that are a little bit more neutral in my personal opinion. I would also have to try them on top of another foundation, like the formula of them. As far as the Laura Mercier powder goes, I'm scared because it looked mad orange on me. But when I brushed it off, it didn't look orange anymore. See like how it wears throughout the day before I could say that I recommend it. But a lot of other people seem to really enjoy it, so reviews too. But I'll give you guys an update in the comments because I'm gonna leave this makeup on for a few hours to see how these products wear. As far as the eyeshadow palettes, the Morphe 3502 palette, let me open this bad boy up again. It is absolutely phenomenal. I know it's super hyped up on YouTube and Instagram, worth the hype. It performs. The Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette performs, is super pigmented and bomb. I definitely would recommend this. The Fenty Beauty Galaxy palette goes. This palette is $60, an all glitter palette. You cannot use this palette on its own. Use too many shades like at the same time. Like these colors are not cohesive with each other, maybe with the exception of these two right here. I would only recommend this palette to you if you're like a mad Riri lover fan of glitter. Even for it to be glittery, it's super pigmented, but it's not that glittery. Like it looks like a regular shimmer shadow. Would not necessarily recommend this, but don't drag me, guys. So when it comes to these highlighters, I wish this one wasn't broken, but it performed very nicely. The Mírame en Fuego by Desi and Katie, while you still can, because once it sells out, they said it's never coming back. Makeup Shayla mascara. We gotta support the melanated queens in the industry. I love Shayla so much. I really love Maybelline's mascara, so I knew that I would love This mascara, a nice formula to this mascara, and it's very affordable, so I would recommend this product. And last but not least, the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Sauvage is bomb. It's gorgeous, and I feel like this is a color that's universally flattering. It looks super nice, it's full coverage, it smells good, it's just bomb. I want to see how long it's gonna last because it is $20 or $20, which is a high-end price point, and I feel like for a high-end price point it needs to perform at a high-end quality. Otherwise you can pick up Karen's right here for $6. So again, I will keep you guys updated in the comments, but this is the finished look. Enjoyed what you saw, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and definitely subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Make sure you guys stay tuned because on my channel I am planning on doing a vlogmas style of videos. I'm so excited about it. Let me know what you would like to see in the comments down below. And I'm going to be doing a lot of giveaways on my channel throughout the month of December, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Yeah, but I love you guys so much and I really appreciate you watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. Oopsies. Using this, I don't know how well I can show y'all, but that's bomb, babe. So I'm loving, ooh, the wig sliding back like a backslider in church. Oh no. Yes. Okay. Oh, Lord. Oh my god. Yo, I picked up these four. Let's all agree that I shouldn't ever try to contour again.